There's a lot you can say about this game, but bottom line, you got to win. This is your first year at Franklin County. This is your first game. It's got to be nice just to come out of here, regardless of what happened, with a W.
Well, we're never going to turn our noses up at a victory. First and foremost, we'll start out with that. But having said that, you got to take a look at, what are we judged by? Are we judged by the scoreboard? Are we judged, by points on the board? We're judged by, doing our best in every situation, every Friday night. And the concern is, we gave up some big plays, defensively. Offensively, we blew a lot of opportunities to salt this game away and put a lot of distance between us and our opponent. And we didn't get it done. So, we go back to work, take a look at the film and learn from it and get better as a result. But like I said, congratulations to the kids on the victory. A hard-fought, well-deserved victory. But we've got work to do and we got to get a lot better.
Coming into this season, we weren't really sure who was going to take the ball, who was going to get the majority of the rushes. But, man, Cole McCrary did a wonderful job tonight for you. 33 carries, 154 yards, 2 touchdowns. Really was one of your best consistent players out in the field tonight.
Well, when you run the I formation, your tailback's going to get the overwhelming majority of the carries. Yeah. So Cole's productivity is a result of the guys up front getting the job done, and obviously his efforts, running the football. So it's goes back to a team thing. We talk about having a fullback out there doing a lot of blocking. Our offense is, we'll call it a work in progress. Certainly there's other things we would like to do, other things we would be able to do. But tonight, for whatever reason, we had some problems executing, some problems protecting our quarterback, some problems catching the football. And we kind of had to circle the wagon, so to speak, and kind of slug it out. And so that's kind of what we did.
Speaking of circling the wagons, had a rough first half, losing some fumbles, some missed plays. What adjustments did you make a second half? Because you guys came out, you stopped their drives, you completed your drives. You really looked like a more complete, more balanced football team in the second half.
No, we just came out and, at halftime we kind of challenged them a little bit and laid it on the line for them. We're behind by 7 points. Defense got to rise the occasion and not give up any more scores, and offense got to get the job done. So, I guess technically you can say we did that. It wasn't pretty at times, and Newcastle's fighting hard. They want to win too, so it's not this. We recognize what we do, and what goes on our side of the football. But sometimes you got to tip your hat to the opponent. But like I said, we did make a lot of mistakes. Put the ball on the ground way too many times, and just didn't take advantage of opportunities. And down the road, that's going to hurt us and hurt us bad. So we got to shore that up right now.
You've got what is probably your biggest rivalry all year next week. Some would say it's East Central, but given the last few years with Connersville, this is really kind of it for Franklin County. What do you expect from them, and what's the atmosphere going to be like at that game?
Well, any rivalry game, it's going to be electric atmosphere, and you're going to get the opponent's best shot. And we just got to make sure that we keep it about ourselves and our preparation, our state of mind, and ultimately what we bring out to the field with us on Friday night and execution on both sides of the ball, taking care of the football, cutting down on the penalties and the mistakes, and just playing a more complete ball game. But we got to take care of things, on our side of the football, and if we do that, let the chips fall where they may. But we're not going to be able to get away with some of that stuff we got away with tonight.